So if you're trying to body recomp as a beginner and lose fat and build muscle at the same time, the process is a little bit more particular in comparison to just trying to lose weight and worrying about the scale. Take it from me, I'm here to save you a lot of time and effort, because if I would have known these things and made sure I prioritized these specific things in my fitness journey first, I would have got to my end goal with my transformation that I'm going to show right here a lot freaking sooner. There would have been a lot less trial and error in the process. First things first, the more you can prioritize strength training, the better off you're going to be. Yes, we can do 2 times a week strength training and then work in Pilates and work in our classes and work in our hot girl walks or whatever cardio sessions we want. You really are going to change your body composition faster when you can prioritize strength training over everything else. I mean, minimum 3 sessions per week. But if your physique changes are your top priority, like being able to switch your routine to like 5 days of strength training per week is 100% going to be way better off for you. Now, cardio still really helps with the fat loss portion of this, but 100% you could totally do a body recomp just through diet and strength training with no cardio. Cardio will make it easier though. So if I could do 2 things, I would prioritize strength training 5 days a week if possible, and do your cardio after your strength training in steady state, which is around a zone 2 heart rate. Or you could even do separate cardio sessions if you had time for that and you wanted to add on like 3 30-minute cardio sessions per week or 3 45-minute ones per week or whatever. The second thing that would have changed the game for me to make my results happen a lot more efficiently is if I would have been as dedicated to hitting my actual macros as I am now, rather than just worrying about like total calorie intake. So yes, calories are king above all else. However, if you can hit your macros within your calorie, you're going to start seeing progress a lot quicker, because your body needs certain macronutrients to produce a certain outcome. You need enough protein to be able to maintain and build muscle. If you have a good amount of carbs in your system, you're going to be able to perform your workouts to the best of your ability and have energy to do so, which is obviously going to help get the most out of your workouts with muscle gain. And of course, we need healthy fats to keep our organs and hormones healthy. So to give you an example of this, I'm going out to eat later tonight and I have plans. So I looked up the menu and kind of got an idea of what I wanted to order. And I know my order is going to be more fat and protein based. So because I want to hit my macros throughout the day, rather than just worrying about total calorie intake and being like, okay, let me keep my calories as low as possible at the beginning of the day so that I can eat out later, I'm going into my breakfast and lunch, forming those meals around having a little bit higher carbs and then capping off my protein goal, and then maybe like a little dessert to hit my fat goal for the rest of the night. But because I kind of pre-planned that, I know what macros I need to focus on in the beginning of my day to be able to round off my day solid with hitting them, even though I have plans. Even just paying attention to like what the most dominant macro source is in each meal will help you make sure that you're hitting those goals throughout the day. If you want a golden standard, honestly, it never hurts to have your protein around 1 gram per pound of body weight. And yes, I mean your current body weight right now. I think a lot of people get confused on, oh, how deep of a calorie deficit should I be in? Honestly, you can go anywhere from like 250 to 500. It just depends on what you want to prioritize. If you're a beginner to the gym, I would honestly just say shoot for a 500 calorie deficit, because you're going to lose fat more efficiently. And because you're going to be seeing newbie gain, that deep of a deficit isn't really going to hinder you from making progress with muscle gain either. Whereas if you're like a seasoned lifter, you've been lifting for a good amount of time, I'll probably say maybe shoot for like a moderate calorie deficit so that you're still getting enough fuel for your body to try to put yourself in the best place possible for muscle gain. Even though if you have been lifting for a long time, it's going to be harder for you to gain muscle in a calorie deficit, period.